The first product that I used was you guys posted a video where that there's Africans, there's some people that go to Africa and then they're filming and then the Africans men's junk is almost down to the floor. Something clicked. I was like, that, yeah, they're extending all day. Something clicked. I went on eBay and I found an all day extender and I was like, let me try that. If it's small all day, let me try to extend it, make it bigger all day. That's what my mind state was. So I used the oils and then I used the all day extenders, what they call it. And I did that every day for 2 months. And then after those 2 months, then I started using the pump.
Okay. So, and it's funny because you did not just go and bombard your body with boom, boom, boom so much. You started with the oils, then you did the extender, and then you added on the pump gradually.
Can I say one more thing? I don't mean to cut you off, but in that 3 to 5 day time span, it got so thick and it started hanging just in like 5 days. I'm like, what the Like, I was like, yeah, so.
That's the first shock for every client. Yeah, that's the first thing they notice is the heaviness.
Yeah.
The blood flow and the veins.
The veins.
Yeah.
2 days later, he had so much veins, and he was like, "Oh my God, Marie,
lightning!
So much veins." He was so like happy. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna use this for the rest of my life." I said, "Not for the rest of your life. You ain't gonna never touching a woman if that's the case."
No.
Belt at this point. But I'm glad you said that. But what you are basically saying is the oils themselves were the ones mainly to help you gain those 2 inches. And then afterwards, when you add on the extenders and then the pump, that helped too. So let me ask you a question about your blood flow. Were you in your 29s and 20s, were you waking up every morning?
Yeah, for the most part, as long as I had 7-8 hours of sleep, yeah.
Okay, thank you for making that point. I think a lot of men don't understand how much blood flow matters, especially to your sleep and everything, because that's when the penile naturally exercises itself, is while your men are asleep. So when your guys always up like this every morning, this is a great telltale sign to show that you had great blood flow automatically already in the beginning. And for those men now, just so y'all know, pay attention to what I'm saying. For your men now who are not waking up hard every morning, this is a telltale sign for me to tell you, get you the pumps when you order, so that you can mimic the blood flow, mimic how it should be doing naturally. And then make sure you get some good rest too, because without that sleep, good luck.
Yeah, the rest is no exception. You have to get good sleep. Like that's just for every day, but especially for this journey, you need good sleep.
Yeah, agreed.
One thing I wanted, you are so keen on, you have so many you want to share with our clients. I want you to go into those experiences and those tips that you wanted to share, because you say that Ladarius shared some great tips and you wanted to implement and put some more into what he shared. Can you go into that?
Yeah, sure. And without trying to, I don't want to sell any other products on your page.
Yeah,
not that they're mine, but I do want to tell people to do their research on certain things, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So definitely, you want to eat right. Like he said, like I'm big on pistachios right now because I'm losing weight right now. So I'm big on pistachios. I'm high protein right now. Just while I'm cutting. But of course, you want to diet, you want to exercise, you want to get good sleep. If you are starting off on the journey, then doing the oils, a pump and an extender is perfectly fine. Once you hit a plateau, the best thing you could do, honestly, is just to keep going. And you can. I found for me personally, after I reach my, I'll gain, say, let's say, a quarter to a half an inch. Uh, keep it keep it consistent because you want to solidify it. And then after you solidify it, it starts over. It might start off a little slower, but then there are times when it'll pick up and go faster. Like the body, it has a mind of its own. So it's going to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. So as long as you, like I said, just stay consistent, it'll happen. But there are some certain things that you can do to make it solidify faster. One thing is, I don't know if anybody's up to date on infrared heat or near infrared heat, but they have that for, it gets, the heat is like a heating pad and it gets deeper into the muscle. So they have one for down there. It's like a 7-inch wide pad and you can wrap. I use that maybe like twice a day. I would use that to warm up and cool down. And then, so I'd put that on, I'd apply the heat, then I wait like a minute or two, then I apply the oil. And then it just feels like the oil goes deeper.
It gets into your muscle deeper. I got it.
Which is why we tell people to do the warm up with
warm ups. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And not paper towel, but go ahead.
And,
she's taking notes, child.
Yeah. I say another one is electrostimulation. I have found out that anybody that's up to knows about earthing or grounding, if you stand on like the beach or some fresh grass, you're connecting to that electromagnetic frequency of the earth.
Or the nature.
So like you'll find out that the body is electrically charged. So they have a device to where like you can stimulate that electricity down there. That is another thing that I used. That's more so just for like recovery days, and it helps to heal. So that helped a lot too.
And those devices, you have to send them to me so I can get them wholesale to sell in a store. All right?
Yeah, I got you.
Send them to me in my DM. Okay. I will get them somewhere else.
I connect already.
Oh, you got? Oh, okay.
He sent it a while back, but I did.
Okay.
I did do my research on it, and the only reason I didn't get it was because there were some things that I personally would not agree with. What to do, especially long term.
It's a short term thing. It's not like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
See, then that's an automatically no for me. Why? Because our client don't listen. I have a lot of young kids who just want to do whatever, and then they don't follow direction.
But basically, you can do a lot of nerve overstimulation and desensitize your nerves down there. Also, it can cause issues with the
sperm.
Yeah, and because semen should not be around heat at all.
Yeah.
Which is why notice when you get older, it drops because it doesn't. Because the closer it is to your body, because your body is naturally warm. When it drops, it means it's trying to stay cool. When it attacks back to you, it needs the heat because it's too cold. So it's like one of the two, and that's why for me I'm not a big one in that one. That's why I didn't get it. And then you could get nerve damage, irritation, like abnormal nerve firing. So I did look into that and everything, but that's why I'm like.
So I would say he give great tips for what works for him.
Right.
I would say proceed with cautions and make sure you do your research. And if you're gonna use something extra aside from a product, like he did the research, he followed direction, and it was a short-term things for him, and the infrared and the kinetic electro whatever that he mentioned. So if you choose to take those tips as a part of your journey, please read the direction from whomever you're buying it from, and make sure it's not something you do every day. Make sure you follow the direction and make sure you're not damaging instead of helping.
Right.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I didn't damage anything or anything, but I thought after I hit my plateau, I was looking for something to. I didn't know, just stay consistent, just keep doing it. I was looking for like other devices, like to help me get out of the plateau. I thought I needed to switch up something. So like a year and a half into it, I was like, you know what? I know what worked the first couple months. Let me just go back to the drawing board. So now I just do what I did when I first got the product. I stay in the all day stretcher. I put the oils on, I pump, and I do the all day. That's all I really do now, and I see great gain. Yeah.
You did jerking.
Yeah, a lot of the time people hit more plateaus faster because they overdoing it with their body.
Overstepping.
Your body is very smart. Your penile, very smart. There's so many nerve things there. I'm telling you, it will communicate to your brain and say, "Hey,
something is wrong
going on here. Yeah. I'm being abused. I don't know what's going on." And your brain will send fighters to
go in protective mode. Yeah.
Into protective mode, which is why we tell people, hey, take your time, especially with the pumping. We're probably trying to pump 30, 20 minutes. That is not it.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Start off at 5. Start off at 5. If you begin, start off at 5.
And he's 20 totally.
Right.
That's amazing in itself.
Right.
Because many people, once you hit that, things don't happen that fast for you.
Right.
I mean, you and Ladarius have similar testimonies, but it doesn't happen that fast for everybody, and I want people to understand that his experience will not be your experience.
Right.
The way he gained 2 freaking inch in 2 months and a half,
and then he slowed down. Yeah.
You know, but don't expect that. I would never tell a client, if you start with my product, you're gonna gain that. I would never say that to you.
Right. Because even you see how I was, I'm like, okay, woo, okay.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah,
I've seen it. He's not the only client that tell me that, but a lot of clients want you to say, they want me to tell them, hey, buy this, you will gain this. Why?